My name is Ken Scheffinger. I'm a captain with the Sarasota County Fire Department Training Division. We're at the Sarasota County Area Transit Facility, and we're going to be discussing the hybrid bus technology. Currently, there are 20 of these buses that service all areas of the county. It's important for responders to know how to properly shut these buses down if they are involved in a collision or a fire. We'll show you the important safety features of the bus and how to properly accomplish shutting the buses down.
Hi, my name is Ken Neal. I work for Sarasota County Transit. I am a technician. I'm going to show you the appropriate steps for shutting down the hybrid bus in case of an accident. This is going to be step one, which will be to turn this ignition switch from whatever position it is to the off position. And then we will have to go outside to continue the disconnect. All right, once you've turned the ignition switch on the inside off, you come to step two, which is the battery disconnect. Push the little button on the top of the door latch. Lift the door latch up. This will be in the on position. You want to move this to the off position, which is clearly marked on and off. Now that disconnects the power to the inside of the bus. All right, the next step, if you need to come to the roof panel to look at the condition of the batteries or you have a leaking acid problem, you're going to have to take a regular screwdriver and turn these latches to unlock this panel and this panel. Once you do that, you can pick these up and they tilt out. The second one tilts out. Now, this whole piece is all batteries, all in black. There's a ton worth of batteries sitting here, so it's extremely heavy. It's supposed to be built to stay in place in case of a rollover. Now, you come back to the other side, your outgoing high voltage DC cables are in orange, and it's marked high voltage, high voltage. Don't pierce them, cut them, or do anything to them. All right, the next thing, once the voltage leaves the battery as direct current, it comes over to a converter, which is in under this cover, which is held down by a set of screws. You can take this cover off and look to see if your cables or whatever, if there's a short or whatever. This is your DC voltage coming in. AC voltage is leaving the back side of it, which runs down through that air conditioning compartment and the engine compartment that we showed you. Don't cut, don't do anything. You cannot service them, you cannot do anything. They have to be disconnected by probably Allison. As the cables leave the roof D-pin and come down, it's coming through the air conditioning compartment, the engine compartment, and then they route down the side corner of the bus. Open this panel right here. You will see the orange cables as they come into the engine compartment. They will come down around and sweep over to the transmission where they're hooked. That is live AC voltage constant. There is no disconnect to it. And there's no way to disconnect it except by a qualified Allison automatic transmission dealer. All right, the cables come down the back side of this bus. Your closest sitting passenger will be about here. This glass is tempered glass. It'll have to be broke to have access to the very back of this bus. It's tempered glass, so it will shatter when it's hit. All right, once you leave the roof panel where all the batteries and the D-pin is, after it changes from DC to AC current, you enter the air conditioning compartment. The cables are over here in the corner in orange. Under no circumstances do you pierce, cut, or do anything to ruin the integrity of the cables because it's 800 volts alternating current. And once it leaves the air conditioning compartment, it comes down through the engine compartment. A simple screwdriver put in here will unlock the latches. You can open this if you need to look at it. The cables run down through and down through here. Don't cut, don't pierce, and then they go from there over to the adapters on the transmission.
Now that we've introduced you to the steps of the shutdown process with these hybrid buses, I would like to give you a couple reminders. First is, remember, when you see the yellow dome and the hybrid logo, you're dealing with the hybrid bus. It requires that special attention. Also, keep in mind that every emergency vehicle in the county should have a laminated card that will walk you through the steps of the shutdown process. If you need further training or have any questions, please contact the Fire Department Training Division at 861-2190.